Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Now this man, Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Nicked it back promptly, tries to play it through. So what can they make of this? It's a good run down the left-hand side. Zico. Suarez could try cutting inside here. Chouameni. And here's the chance to counter. Oliveira spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Looking for the run. Kosunu. That's Nedved. Nedved, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to pass it through. Yaya Toure. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Now it's Luis Suarez. Great vision. Frimpong. Foyt. Chance here to counter. Can he get it through? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ambitious ball here. Zico. Could move up a gear here.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? That's been cut out, well played. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oliveira promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Oliveira. That could spell trouble. Nicely weighted ball. That was good alertness. And it's Chouameni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Frimpong is wide and looking to get... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Kosunu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Pacho stands tall and stands strong. Ball is over the line. Played over towards the opposite flank.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Looking for options for movement. This looks promising. And the finish! Well, that pass isn't the best. Barella.
Such good technique.
He's cut it out. Pull it. Frimpong. And he was quick to react. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's had it taken off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a shade optimistic. Kosunu. Yaya Toure. Nedved. Eric Garcia. And it's Nedved. He's tried one! Chouameni. Frimpong. Yamal. Aims beyond the defence. Frimpong picks it up out wide. Oh, that was vital. Morientes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well,
And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Zico. And it's Zico. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zico. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a brilliant interception. Chouameni. Luis Suarez. Chouameni.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Frimpong. And it's Frimpong. Oh, that's well spotted. Barella. Barella puts his foot on the gas. Barella. Chouameni with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Now, can they get him away? Played back in. There's the shot! Sticks it away! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution on the field, number 13. Coming on the field is...
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Substitutions taking place.
So, the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He has found the way through. Oh, this is a great position. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That'll be a throw. Well, he's seen that early, used this. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is just caressing the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Frimpong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Yaya Toure. Eric Garcia. Nicely weighted ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He is through here. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yildiz wins the duel this time. Oh, that's clever. Vicario claims comfortable. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Oliveira, just 5 minutes left. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Yildiz. Rafael Leao, he's through here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's Frimpong. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, played through for the wide man.
Substitution on the field. Number 43, number 30, Frimpong. Coming on the field, number 5, number 32. Substitution in progress.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
This is a lost children.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. Oh, that was vital. Played into space out wide. They've scored! Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that has left him in a heap. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's shifting through the gears here. Incoming delivery. And that's an excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. Bale tries a shot! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Not the most accurate pass. Threads one in, chips it through. Now it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's had a shot! Ah, he's given it away. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts, looking to play him in. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Now, can they get him away? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Bale. Pacho. And the counter is on. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Hullet. Chouameni bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared away. Back in once more.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Platini. Coming on the field is number 5, Van Dijk.
Jordi Alba. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Yaya Toure plays a sharp little ball here. Header! And it's a goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
That's a little off target. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable, and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Nedved. Strokes it back. Bale. He has a look out. Frimpong. Oh, good read. And now the breakaway. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. But that has not gone well. Pull it! Pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Yaya Toure. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Bale. Takes a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Real chance! And he comes up trumps again.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Van Balten cleared, struck first time. Oh, they could be caught out here. That is ended up in no man's land. Passing is crisp and sharp. Frimpong in acres of... And a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Substitution.
Nedved for Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. That pass has been well intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Goes for a shot! What a save! Terrific reactions! Now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. In with the challenge. Now it's Johnson.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, Johnson is on his own. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Knocks it into space. That was good alertness. So what can they make of this? Now it's Johnson. Vieira. Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Jordi Alba kept his eye on it, and he's there. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he lines up a cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bale with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tchouaméni, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Bale. Oh, just skip, decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3. Thuram.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Jordi Alba. And it's been given away. And that's a dangerous... And he shoots! And it's come back out to him. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Yaya Toure.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Taken back almost at once. He might be in here! And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Greece with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cruyff plays it short. Greece given another corner. Greece have their second corner now. Tries a shot! So, third corner of the game. Cruyff goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely weighted ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he get it through? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cannavaro. Drogba looks to get on the end of this. Yamal looking to run onto it. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neither side yet able to find the net. Always onto this, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Foyt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Greece are looking to go forward now. Great vision. Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's clever. Shot at goal!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Nice control. He's picked his way through. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still. Cannavaro cuts it out. Cruyff. It's not an especially good pass, that. Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Almost half an hour in now. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Nedved receives it in a wide position. Bullet. Chouameni.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Greece clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Pele. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Yaya Toure. Nedved. And that's been intercepted. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Nedved. Chouameni gets a foot in here. Bullet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pele. Oh, important interception. Shot could be on. Caught offside that time. That is a little undercooked. Oh, well measured. Driving forward. That's a good ball. Nemecha defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
The pass has gone astray. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. That looks a decent ball. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time. And
the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Cruyff. Nedved. Now, can they get him away? It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Time and again they are repelled. Drogba. Frimpong. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Drogba. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head.
It's Drogba! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nedved. Showing good feet. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. He was under real pressure there. Frimpong. Yamal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Hullet. Looking for the run. And this is Bale. Crosses it in. Header! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Greece are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Hullet. Clipped into space. Pass somewhat off target. Hit into the middle. That has not gone well. Roberto Carlos! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Stood up well to him there. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal. Number 34, number 13.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 18,
Greece find a position of real strength now. And what? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Van Dijk. So what can they make of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hullet.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And this is Roberto Carlos. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
5 minutes left on the clock. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Passes short and sharp. Well, that's an excellent interception.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. He's got away. Good read, needed to be. Yaya Toure. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So it's down to business here. It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Hekimolu, and the pass is intercepted. And here's Nedved. Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Nedved. Yamal. Nedved. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries to play it through. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's straight offside. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Cruyff. Hullet. Now it's Nedved. Chouameni.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he was quick to react. He's a sharp little ball here. Yamal. Mbappe, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Tries to pass it through. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That'll be a throw-in. And he's picked it up out wide.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That has been slung wide. Oh, super find. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Cruyff. And he lines up a terrific header. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And he's managed to get free. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now there's a fine ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Passes short and sharp. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for a runner. Yamal is in a really good position out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira cuts it out. Nedved. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick reminder today that
any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little...
He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cruyff. Chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, that's a key interception. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Pull it, chance for a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well read, and the danger is averted. Maldini plays it long. Spread it left. And that could set him on his way. Thinks about the shot. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played in deep.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 91. Number 43. Number 13. Coming on the field.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Johnson.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Number 32. Number 21. Substitution
Johnson.
in progress.
Can he get it through? Johnson's cross. Nesta tries to clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Hullet. Out to the right. Fired deep towards the back post. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Passing nice and neat. Oh, good take in a good area. Simple. Johnson. Great vision. That has been cut short. Vieira. Chouameni. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Searching pass he's played there. Pull it. Can he get on the end of this? Bergomi proves too strong, too smart. Dembele. And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Rummenigge.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
He's in a good position here. Can he finish? Outstanding save to keep that out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi plays it
2
short.
minutes added time.
Bellingham! Johnson. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passing.
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That looks a good cross. Oh, they could be caught out here. Has a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Messi moves wide and looking to get onto this. Terrific header! And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Koundé. Rijkaard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Gullit. Gullit is flagged offside. Saliba.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. Chouameni. Looking for the run. It's a searching pass. Frimpong looking to get on the end of this. Kimmich. And it's Azar. Foot in.
There they go, hunting again.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Hit into the middle. Pavard gets it away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Koundé. Gullit. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, there's the clearance. Frimpong. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's cause for mild irritation. Koundé gets good distance on it. Pavard engages and forces him off the ball.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar chips it through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Knocks it out wide. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Out of play for a goal kick. Nemecha. Nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Pavard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Koundé. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Yamal. He has a look at... Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. And now a sudden chance to counter. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. It looks a good ball through. Yamal in acres of space out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. That's going to go a long way. He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Tchouaméni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played into space. Frimpong gets into a good position. Incoming delivery. He rises! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pavard gets rid without sophistication.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Great chance! Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a little off target. And here's Messi. It's Hernandez. Pings in across. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he get it through? Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Frimpong Played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. They're up to 5 corners now. Climbs up big! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Koundé. Pavard. Saliba. Hernandez goes on a charge down the left. Hazard. And this is Neymar. There's the shot!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Johnson. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Searching pass he's played there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's a key interception. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Oh, what a mistake!
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's an imaginative pass. That has ended up in no man's land. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. And here's Messi.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Hekimolu providing an outlet on that flank. Pavard tries to clear.
Substitution on the field.
Oh,
Number
they've got to
9,
get everyone forward, and
Hernandez.
maybe even the keeper.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Vadio.
That's a decent clearance. In towards the back stick. And he's there to belt it away. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
And just a quick reminder today.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.